I might kill Landorus from here. Let's see if I do. Well, look who it is. I'm back. Will I finish uploading every video this draft league? Maybe. Anyway, week 1 matchup here. I guess I should also mention, last league was no Terra. This league allows Terra. The rule is you can Terra into any typing, but there's Terra preview, which is why we went with like Terras like Raikou and stuff. Anyway, week 1 versus Hydroxide Ant. We got a real doozy here because he has no steel types besides Terras. And I know my Gouging Fire. I've played against it. I've drafted it. I know when he sees Gouging Fire, that's automatically Terra Water or Terra Fairy Havalug right there. So I can pretty much cross a steel type off the list, which is great for Clefable. The biggest threat to me is Trick Room plus Conkeldurr, but we have a pretty good check for that when we get to the prep. There's going to be a lot of hazards in this game, but thankfully his hazard removal option is Havalug, which also basically locks it in, and it's really bad against the bulk majority of my team, so I'm pretty happy with that. The general idea is we're going to smash him open with Clef, and we're going to clean him up with Raikou. Step 2, we're going to start with Raikou, because I'm really excited to use this guy. I haven't used Raikou since, like, Gen 7 with Z moves and hidden power still allowed, so, like, this is exciting. It was an old gen favorite of mine who kind of fell off, but now we get free Terra, and we're a little bit chalky first week with Terra Ice, but it just hits everything really hard with Ice electric coverage. We have to Calm Mind Tech as well, so we can bulk ourselves up, but it's basically just to survive a Deoxys speed revenge kill attack if we need to. Part 1 of the plan now. My max special attack modest Life Orb Clefable. It's going to trash things. Unless he brings Max Spadef, Alolan Muck, which is a possibility, don't get me wrong, I have a superior, but I kind of figured Goodra might be here for that. Regardless, we can knock it off on the switch-in to get rid of the Assault Vest. We can then fire off Moonblast for a 3-hit KO, and if hazards are up and he's taking some chip, we can smash through Muck, is basically what I'm saying. And then once we do that, nothing else can deal with this Clefable at all. For the defensive backbone, we're starting with Mirror Armor Corviknight. Obviously Mirror Armor, so we can pull some double switches on Intimidate Landorus and get the Intimidate on him. I'm actually Shucka Berry. This is kind of a hard call, but Gravity Landorus really does a number to me. I think it's a pretty safe bet to say Gravity Landorus may be a thing. So I'm running Shucka so that I can tank one, U-turn out, and get in some offensive pressure to get the Landorus away. Plus, I know if it gravities, it's not going to be scarfed. So, just a standard Corviknight besides the wonky item. My Clodsire, here to basically invalidate mons like Goodra and Muck and Araquanid especially. We're actually Adamant Clodsire. We don't need like any Spadef this week. So we're running Adamant so that I can break Araquanid's substitute with Poison Jab. It's not like it can actually like damage me, but I don't want it getting up subs and like trying to PP stall me basically. Otherwise, box standard physically defensive Clodsire just with an Adamant nature and some attack. Got my pivot here, my Mienshao. It's actually not Regenerator this week. It's Inner Focus. I just want to be able to not have Landorus intimidate me. That's the whole reason for Inner Focus here. Otherwise, standard moveset does a lot of damage here. My best way of breaking through Porygon 2 as well. And complements Clefable's coverage very nicely. Last mon on the team is going to be my Sableye. This is my Conkeldurr answer. This moveset had a lot of difficulty. I really wanted Will-O-Wisp for Landorus and Ogerpon, but I had to settle for Thunder Wave because I needed some sort of speed control for that Deoxys so it can't get out of control. And then I wanted Knockoff so I wouldn't be completely blanked by Porygon, but Nightshade is how I'm actually going to be able to do damage to Conkeldurr once it knocks off my Rocky Helmet. So we had to go with that. The Sableye is kind of anti-Trick Room. Shuts down all the Trick Room sweepers, can stall out the Trick Room effortlessly. It also really helps me with Deoxys speed a lot as well. Ooh, and a Araquanid. Okay, so there's two kind of foddermons here for me. No, what's his name? Ogerpon. That's really nice. That was the hardest thing for me to deal with. Okay, so it's Steel Diancie and it's Water Avalugg. Definitely prepped hard for my Gouging Fire, which didn't show. We'll just lead with my Corviknight. It's a safe lead into everything. We'll have to switch out on Goodra, but that's fine. There's also no Muck, so my Clefable's actually going to Decimate with Moonblast before that Diancie Terras. I need to get it in for a Moonblast before Diancie can Terra, though, because it will be fighting and it will be able to wall me. No Porygon 2, so I'm glad I went with Nightshade on Sableye. At least I think I switched to Nightshade on Sableye. I really hope so. Let's see what we got here. Landorus lead, perfect. Exactly as I expected. We'll get the Mirror Armor Intimidate right away, and I'll get U-turn momentum here. If you want to reveal a Gravity Tech right away, go ahead. Okay, it's just going to be U-turn. We're going to take no damage from that, and we'll get our own U-turn off. This should allow me to get Raikou in, depending on what it is, but we'll see when we get there. Could also be a Clodsire Stealth Rock situation. It's going to be Diancie. Okay. I kind of feel like I want to go to Mienshao. Or to Clodsire. I'll go to Clodsire because I think Clodsire also stops the Terra. And I will click Earthquake right away. I have a doubt that he stays in. Actually, I think I'm going to double switch to Corviknight here. I don't think he stays in, right? Like, why would you? To click an Earth Power that's going to do nothing? Nah, you would go back to Landorus. I'm going back to Corviknight. We'll run that play back. And if he does stay in and click Earth Power, oh well. Not the biggest deal. He is going to withdraw, nice. Let's see if we call the Landorus switch in. It's actually Goodra. That's annoying. I could have set up Stealth Rocks. Wait, I want Goodra in on Clodsire. What? I want that matchup. Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and switch right back to Clodsire. Or actually, I'm going to switch to Clefable. Yeah, I'm going to switch to Clefable. This will be my chance to get a Life Orb Moonblast off right away. And Goodra won't be that threatening. If it wants to click Knockoff here, so be it. I don't really need the Life Orb because Muck doesn't exist. It's Flamethrower. That's fine. That'll do, like, negligible. That's a crit. Yeah, that's not that much. We'll just click Life Orb Moonblast. You do not have a switch in for this. Withdraws Goodra, okay. Araquanid is definitely... Well, it could be Spadef. We'll see if it gets 2-hit KO'd. That's like right there. Let me look at that calc. See if it's worth going for it again. It's probably not. Because this is my... Yeah, it's not. I got a higher roll. Okay. We'll go to Clodsire. This is my Clodsire fodder anyway. We can get Stealth Rocks up on this. Liquidation, you cannot. Alright, now we get our Stealth Rock up. Big turn. I mean, I'm sure they'll switch to Landorus, but I'm willing to concede the Landorus switch in here just to get the rocks up. I think I'll probably switch to Sableye. No, I'll go Corv. I still have my Shuka intact. I'll go Corv. There's no reason not to. Goodra actually. Okay, so you want Goodra in on my Clodsire for some reason. So I'll stay in this time. Like, maybe Specs Ice Beam. I don't see a reason not to just click Recover and scout it. Like, what's the worst that could happen? He Dragon Tails me? Oh no. Oh no. We'll scout damage here. It is Ice Beam. We'll see how much it does. That is not looking like Specs to me. Yeah, that's not Specs. Okay. So, it wants to Ice Beam. I think I'm going to just click Earthquake here. I'm not threatened by this. You can try for like a freeze hacks if you want, but I'm gonna stay in. Because I'm adamant Clodsire. So you're gonna take more than you thought from that. I'm fine with this 1v1 because I need this Goodra chipped for my Raikou. Okay, he's gonna withdraw this time. So my Clod will be at full. Here comes Landorus. Now, if it has Gravity, this is where it will click it, because the Corviknight switch-in is extremely obvious. I suppose it could also click Stealth Rock here. Alright. Let's go to my Corviknight. We'll see if you want to click Gravity. Stone Edge. Okay, he misses. That would not have done very much damage, though, unless he's, like, Choice Banded. Will U-turn here? So he's not Gravity, because he definitely would have clicked it there. Unfortunately, my Shuka Berry Corviknight's going to go to waste, but oh well. It was a good idea. Now I wish I brought Iron Head, because I would have just clicked it here. Okay, he stays in and clicks it again. That's a crit, so that is not choiced in any way. Maybe it's Choice Scarfed, actually? Maybe it's Choice Scarfed. Let's actually go Mienshao. And I'm going to click Knockoff here. I don't have Regenerator, so I do need to be, like, weary of my HP. But I'm going to click Knockoff here for sure. Diancie should be the switch-in, and I want to get rid of its item. If he is... I should have clicked Ice Spinner. If he's not Scarfed, he's just going to do a shit ton of damage to me with Earthquake. Yeah, I should have clicked Ice Spinner. Oh, wow. It's no big deal. He might not even do that, though, because, like... the risk of taking an Ice Spinner is so big. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Especially considering Mienshao could just be Regenerator and regen it off. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. It is Diancie, so we're going to get rid of its item. That's very nice. And it can't Terra on me, because it's Steel. What does it have? Well, I already knew it had leftovers. Alright, well, U-turn now. This is, I was going to say, this is where he pulls out the Choice Scarf Diancie as a joke, but I literally just knocked the item, so the joke doesn't even work. A little bit of chippies, a little bit of chippies. I could go to Clefable. I don't really see a reason not to go Claude, though. Claude's going to threaten this the most. Oh, it has Trick Room. Okay, so he did bring Trick Room. That's fine, I'm slower than you. Alright, so I'm slower. What's his switch in? It's Landorus. I'll switch out first, though, so I'll just Poison Jab here, I think. He's not going to stay in, that's for sure. Oh, he did! Maybe he was weakness... Oh, no, I know what his item was. It was Leftovers. I would have killed him there. That's fine, though. Diamond Storm will do 0 damage. He gets a defense boost, but I'm not too concerned, because I'm still slower than him at the end of the day, so I'm moving first right now. And an Earthquake plus Poison will definitely kill from here, so I'll just click it. Landorus coming in isn't really that bad. Okay, Earthquake, maybe just KO, not quite. Body Press will do nothing, and we take out Diancie. No way my first kill of the season is Clodsire. Alright, now his play is going to be interesting. I imagine it has to be Landorus. No, it's Avalug. Okay. Interesting. And it takes rocks. Well, I don't stay in. I just go straight to Sableye just in case it tries to set up. Because I have Encore. See what it does. He's going to Terra. So he's going to be water. So he's going to be weak to my Raikou no matter what now. So, like, even if this is, like, killing my Sableye here, it's not a big deal. I don't really... Sableye is kind of just extra. Because he didn't bring Conkeldurr. See, it's Mountain Gale. Let's see how much this does. Not even half. Jeez. Avalug, you suck. I'm sorry, Avalug. I mean no harm. I really do. I do like you. Alright, so this is the last turn of Trick Room. I think I'm just going to Nightshade here, bro. I'm just going to Nightshade. Get a little bit of chippies on this. Nice. And now I can recover in its face. And I will. Well, Trick Room wears off, but I don't really want to switch into Mountain Gale, to be completely honest, so I'll recover here. I just want to get to a situation where I can Encore him into recover. So I basically have to recover until he misses a move, and then I Nightshade, and then I Encore. Okay, there's the withdraw. Nice. Alright, we're in a good position now. Is this Deoxys? Okay, I'm going to take this T-Wave, for sure. This is interesting because I don't feel like Deoxys can touch me. Unless we're talking like Specs Thunderbolt. I mean, we T-Wave for sure. This is what we brought. This is one of the reasons we brought Sableye. So we can para this for Raikou. See what it wants to do. But I don't think I'm that threatened here. We won't see what it wants to do because it's fully paralyzed. Okay, well, I'll just click Nightshade then. I'm okay with this. Okay, it is Thunderbolt. Does absolutely nothing. Because Sableye is a freaking Deoxys counter. Thunderbolt again. Oh, he got a high roll that time. Okay, that's fine. Takes me out. That's okay. Let me just be absolutely sure that Mienshao will outspeed this thing. Because it's so fast. I'm sure it will, but I need to check. 252. Yeah, we outspeed it. Okay. So we Mienshao and U-turn. Just click U-turn. Alright, he's going to let it go. As expected, honestly. So what does he have left? He has a Araquanid, he has the Water Avalug, he has Landorus. I think it's Raikou time. I think it's time for Kairu to hit the field. Oh, he also has Goodra still. But I can Volt Switch on Goodra, it's no biggie. Alright, here's Landorus. So it's definitely Scarfed. We can put that rumor to bed. This is a Scarfed Landorus. I will just go into Broberg. Alright, he did clock into Stone Edge. Did a decent amount. There's no reason not to Roost. He's going to withdraw, that's fine. Here's Avalug, perfectly fine. It might claim one here. Probably not, though. I'm pretty confident I can just U-turn into my Clefable and be perfectly fine. Which we will do now. Right now. Because if it was doing that little to Sableye, like, even though my Clefable has less bulk investment, I'm sure... Okay, it just spins. That's fine. Wow, that did damage. Wait, that actually did damage. That's kind of nuts. Did I bring Encore on this guy? I don't even remember. No, I brought Baton Pass. Let's calc this real quick. I think Moonblast should kill from here unless he's like very spadef, and it will decimate anything that comes in, so I'm just gonna click it. Goodbye, Avalugg. Life Orb Clef, let's go. Now, it has to be Landorus here. That's the only viable switch in. Okay, I guess you can switch in Araquanid if you want. Rocks are gone. I mean, the right play is to go Clodsire and then double to Corviknight. But I'm just going to click Moonblast. Just barely missed. Yeah, I kind of thought something like that might happen. Like, why? Because why would you click the water move there? It doesn't make sense. Alright, I think we're set now. Just Moonblast away. And either Mienshao or Raikou can clean this up with their ice moves. Goodra comes out. I am faster than Goodra. I might kill Goodra. Let's see. I won't if it's Assault Vest. Yeah, it's definitely Assault Vest. Special attack fell. He's not going to kill me now. Oh, baby. Neighbors claiming half the damn team. We're just spamming one button. He's going to withdraw. Okay. I don't see the reason for that, but... I might kill Landorus from here. Let's see if I do. Yup. Man, Life Orb Modest Clefable hits like a train, dude. This thing is insane. Kairu and Thomas didn't even have to play the game. Alright. That's going to be GG. Life Orb Clefable makes its name known. Week 1. With, like, what, 5 kills? Something like that. I think 4.